Hi, it's John Whitehead. Over the last 3 years or so, I have written a weekly blog. In fact, I've gone 157 weeks without missing a week. And I wrote on subjects on leadership, soft skills development, my coaching work. In fact, when I started my blogs 3 years ago, it was to tell my story of my journey from losing a role that I'd had for 20 years, deciding to take a totally different tack, go back to school, get my coaching certification, and then starting my own coaching practice. And so back 3 years ago, 157 episodes ago, actually, my first blog post said, I am going to be writing about my experiences. Well, now with the advent of video and more people using video to send their messages, to communicate, to do even video chats, I thought, why not try an experiment and this week do a video blog instead of a written blog. And so that's what I'm trying today. And I'm going to try and make this as natural as possible. I don't want to edit. I don't want to make cuts in it. So I'm starting with that intention right now. So if it's natural, if there are mistakes, that's just the way it is. And so this may, my ideas as I've been thinking about this over the last little bit is I want to do a series of these and see how it goes. So right now I'm in a part of my office with some of my books behind me from my master's degree and from my coaching certification and general information pieces that I've gathered over the years. Other times I might be out and about walking in the neighborhood. I might do a blog post talking about my experiences as an adjunct professor at UBCO. So I'm not sure where it will take me, but I want to still keep on some of the themes that I've been doing over the last few months, which is on leadership skills, soft skills development, and also my experiences coaching individuals. My stories come to me from different places. They come as I'm working with clients, something will pop. I read something else, somebody else's blog post, and that gets me thinking about something. Or funny enough, I'll be taking a shower and something comes to me in the shower. In fact, at one point I thought it'd be interesting. No, I won't do anything in the shower. I don't think that would really work. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. One of the things that when I reflect back 3 years ago, it was August 2014, when I decided I'm going to just start writing. It was, as I said, about my experiences, about making that movement, that shift from working full-time for an organization, losing that role, and then deciding to make a shift and start my own coaching practice. And what would that bring? What was the uncertainties about it? Interestingly enough, right now I'm teaching a course at UBC on entrepreneurship, and I have a group of fourth-year students in the Faculty of Management there, engaged in conversations about what it means to be an entrepreneur. What does that look like? What is it about starting a business? What do you need to start a business? And today we were actually talking about finding your passion. Finding your passion that maybe it's currently it's a hobby, maybe it's an interest that you have, whatever it is. And then we moved on to the why. Like, why are you involved in this class? Why are you here? What is your why? As you move into thinking about starting your own business, what does that mean? And so we talked about that for a while. And the way I like to lead my classes is I like to lead in the discussion. I don't want to be the person up there just talking away. So I have them break into groups. We talk. I showed them Simon Sinek's video, Why video, that most of you have seen already. And if you haven't, Google it and take a look. It's an excellent video about getting to the core of why we do things. And I explained to them that in my own journey, My personal why is that I know that self-awareness creates transformational change. Why? And that's what drives me, knowing that if a person can find themselves, become more self-aware about who they are and how and why maybe they do things, that can lead to transformational change. Because once they understand that, they can make the shift to making the changes that they need to either be more effective, more productive, whatever it is. And so I talked about my own journey in finding that peace, finding that self-awareness piece, and what that took for me so that I could find my why and the journey that I took in doing that. And that led to a class discussion on some of the others, finding out where their why is. And of course, these are fourth-year students, so many of them haven't actually spent time reflecting on like the why. You know, they have a general idea, yes, I'm going to complete an education and maybe this will get me to X, Y, Z, but they haven't borne down to the why. So, you know, I'd be asking, somebody would say to me, well, my why is I want to lead a better team. And so I said to them, well, why do you want to lead a better team? That really isn't your why. Why do you want to? And they say, well, because I want people to be getting along better with one another and I want the team to be working more effectively. Why? So the idea was to continue drilling down to the why, continuing to drill down to that emotional piece. What is it that's emotional about them, that drives them, that moves them on? So that's the type of thing that maybe I'll hope to touch on over the next few weeks as I do my blog posts. I'm not sure where they'll go. This one was, as I say, it's a bit of an experiment, but I hope that you find them entertaining, interesting, thoughtful. I hope some of these things will actually spark something in your own mind for you to write about, or to maybe even try doing a video post as well. Anyway, as you know, there's always a comment section below these videos, so please feel free to make any comments you want, and I'll be happy to respond to them. So thank you very much for listening to me today, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.